好，OK，我们开始吧。安，感冒了，感冒去睡觉、哦，不行。
Except for a knot of worry in my stomach that's in no rush to go away.
That I can relate to.
安。很小翠绿树丛这边，好像是这里吧。调查海滩。没有，至少我觉得没差。不是确诊就当做疫苗了啊，没有问题吧？确诊等于疫苗，等于疫苗。
Road to Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot?
开门呐、啊！
If they make it, they're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
而石化蜥蜴之门就会
Doesn't
死。
seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
你这牧师，这个牧师实在是非常的豁达。不行，忍下来。给我忍。他们还要在这边念多久啊？看你这只小，那时候睡在那边，然后现在跑到这边又继续睡。没有，他刚刚讲那一堆意思就是死了就算了。他意思大概是这样。
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
信的神到底有多强？
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier,
好
don't
像没有人有反应。
Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
我是在跟老鼠讲话，还是在跟猫？
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course.
继续讲我的干话。
What I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This
星
quaint
她姐妹其
little
他
scene is decidedly too
她
middle
姐
of
妹是谁啊？
nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
刚刚是不是破魔？哎，不，刚刚是不是破土？
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
无视他，盛满你的盘子。
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward.
我吃，你要给我吃，我就吃。
What's better than a devil you don't
你
know?
不认识的恶魔，
A devil you do.
靠背哦。
Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary?
娘
Conceivably.
娘，
But a savior?
到底是
That's
干
for
嘛的？
certain.
拔出你的武器。我不关心你是什么，只关心
a
想要
mere
什么。
trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
还有挂
And what is madness but a denial?
所以他是来签约的。
Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around.
货比三家。
Borrow and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my
就是来签约的就对了。
Hope. Such a tease.
我把你那嘲弄的舌头拔出来。
I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice
加减
juicy
问你一下，
brain.
因为我觉得这家伙是上级恶魔，我99%打不赢他。
Sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
获得4个物品。物品栏，物品栏。获得4个物品。最新。嗯？链甲长剑，不是吧？应该不是这些吧？应该不是吧？要获得4个物品是获得哪4个物品？ 我需要等那些 NPC 吗？隐秘河湾。
Such a pretty. Shh. Listen.
A sweet melody beckons
是
you.
成功
It
自然。
vibrates with magic. A harpy's charm.
鸟妖的魅惑之力，感知。大成功。
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
No, no. It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer.
那是鸟妖吗？
Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
李煜的歌声。哎，怎么只有我一个人？敌人有4个啊，怎么只有我一个人？你问我，你不会就问他们哦？我怎么会知道？我看起来像知道的人吗？致命一击。
Best be on my way.
哎，鸟妖还真多。对啊，你就死了。 重来好了。那我刚同伴好像是被我卡在那个，刚同伴好像是被我卡在升降梯上面。
The same. Except for a knot of worry in my stomach that's in no rush to go away.
That I can relate to.
谢谢你哦，不行。怎么？我看到了，柯郭和破局，被邀民众党不分区第一，郭董火大，柯文哲羞辱我，三小。烦死了。
Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot?
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would
是啊
it do for me to be
，TVBS 放的。
troubled? We can't save them all.
可是这故事写的好生动啊！可是我在动物旁边没有看到干他的选项啊。好像大家都上来才能够拉那个拉杆的样子，哎、我是想问那只牛，那只假牛，圣词。柯文哲羞辱我，爽啊！
What would the mouse that well met? I am Raphael.
趁着你的腿还在，赶快
It
走。
looks like a drow. Must be the surroundings. This come. There. Mid.
伸手去勾你的武器。
Tart. No need. There. Go on. It might just be your last.
演的一套套是有什么目的吗？
What's better than a? Am I a friend?
哎，结果说伸手去勾你的武器，还是不会，他
An
也
adversary, conceivably, but a savior.
等一下，伸手去勾他的武器，他也只是维和他而已，他不会真的去拿。
Come now, one scar I could fix. Oh, that's disappointing. Only to realize victory was
按错了，
try to cure and what hope. I'll be around. All
我按错了。那管他，就这样吧。阿斯戴伦表示不赞同。隐秘河湾，
Such a pretty song.
我不知道我选的什么。
Please.
那小屁孩是不是救不了？刚刚他被扒一下就死了。
Such a pretty song. What happened?
暗杀无效目标，都没有办法。
a better position.
好像又选错了，哇！暴击！超级烂闪！重来好了，微妙。
The same. Except for a lot of worry in my stomach. It's in
不知道到底
no
要怎么样才能打赢。
That I can relate to.
主角当大德干其他人的剧情，我也想，可是我觉得那些德鲁伊又怪怪的。那些德鲁伊真的都怪怪的。 是说，如果是罗斯誓约的话，是不是正常来说可以跟一堆看起来很邪恶的签约？他们是强，他那个根本是强。
What would the map then? Well met. I am Raphael. Very much at your service. Neither, of course. Come.
像这个恶魔，
There, middle of
我也
summer.
不能呛他。
The house of go on. It might just be your last. What's better? Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary?
不
Conceivably.
关心什么，
Oh, a meteor. It's worth one sky. I could fix it all. Like that.
然后你就算选一，他也不是不理你。所以掉他，或者是死在我手上。
I like it. Only to realize. Try to cure yourself. Shop and when hope. Such it. All those
夺心魔的笑声是怎样？
symptoms. What?
所以这家伙出现的到底是怎样？走在路上就突然冒出来。这家伙有所谓的出现条件吗？不该站在水里，太
Don't
危
you
险
hear
了。
it? It's so peaceful.
A sweet melody plays above the waves, beckoning you, drowning out all logical thought.
烂仔，超失败。
Your chest fills with yearning.
烂仔失败。
Just a few more.
诱惑，诱惑开场。盖尔为什么走比我还前面？他怎么了？
Quickly.
是不是比我还强？那在歌唱的，
I see you now for what you are.
他也检定成功了。鸟妖其实蛮强。不要过近。早止接近攻击，危机感。 智商树。先杀一只。屁啊！不要再乱动啊！你要死了，拜拜吧。看你是要死。咦？阿斯密斯尔，哇塞！好像没啥毛玉。召唤一把，先挂个虚假生命吧，不然要死。为什么身上都是这些怪东西？那个还在唱的不鸟他，应该没差吧？理论上他应该不会主动攻击，理论上。嗯？我还有什么可以用？奥数回响是什么？嗯？
Let's end this.
小鬼，你死定了！
Where do I go from here?
小鬼，你死定啦！不要唱到什么时候？哎、他竟然都没有，他们竟然都没有打小鬼，人太好了吧？刚刚那一回合，他们直接上去就殴打小鬼。对，刚那一回合他们直接上去打小鬼呢。啊，阿斯戴文中诱惑。我应该走不过去，我觉得，大家走不过去。小鬼该死了吧！哎、他过来。为什么我觉得他的战斗实在是很像查孔？他战斗超像查孔的。
What should I do?
现在是，你撤离会不会刚好撤到怪旁边？会。 等你还是先爬上来好了。
Are they gone? No. Yes. I mean, I don't know. That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
嗯。鸟妖。哎、我说真的，这群鸟妖我打得还蛮辛苦的。法师有话要说。
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble. And worse. One time, my parents denied me a
自己
kitten,
召唤出一只
so I
蜜
summoned
鸟，
myself a Tressim. Dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
比
There
如
was that magma method once. Nice
岩
fellow,
浆
but
变
kept in
魔
touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere.
悲戚。
Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
好吃好吃。然后还有一只鸟妖还没弄，他们为什么都要死在一起啊？好讨厌！空的啦，干！把他们清场了，所以我可以直接去摸他们的巢穴吧。木箱子，55块钱。jump jump， 嗯，无脑 jump，
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
七彩喷射戒指，好，全部干走。嗯，怎么好像还有一个什么东西？对不起。有一个雇佣兵桶，冰封谷完成几个任务？艾德蒙，那边已经死了。神秘日子。又一个变夺心魔的。杀死卡哈。就是这个杀死卡哈，我不知道到底要怎么办。 对这个任务毫无想法。我到底该不该杀他？距离目标太远。所以同伴还要自己走回来汇合就对了。我上去会不会直接被他打爆
？They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
那叫我去救大德鲁伊，然后又叫我杀他，大家意见都很多。顺便看一下那个什么戒指之类的，刚捡到那个戒指，七彩戒指，一环幻术法师，好像有用又好像没用的东西。可是，如果把同伴丢在营地的话，他就没有办法出来吧？组队。屁啊，没空理你。我回来领我的伤。洞悉，嘿。No.
Watching his hands, you realize he's miming opening something. He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch. His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
"皮肤灵避难所。找到你的行李，我东西被偷了，你有没有什么想法？我要说，我也不知道我被偷什么东西，我只知道我东西被偷了，可是我也不知道我被偷了什么，我不知道。这个洞是要种族才能够挤进去吗？有两个入口，一个洞是从另外一边过来的。我要跟谁讲话？摩尔，希尔菲，摩尔。
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. And I hear you have a problem. A few things are missing from your pack. Is that right? Maybe we can do something about this. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk.
你得需要一点帮助。
As a matter of fact, Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. Sure, when we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a
大家都知道那一尊是什么，没人敢收。
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else? We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
我又不是你爹妈，你爱干嘛干嘛。
Your permission, but fine. Sure, Sylphie probably grabbed them by mistake. Here you go. Won't happen again. And to make sure none of the kids on the job outside mess with you, show them this.
智力模仿手势，智力减一。
You got it. Now, we done here or what? Well, it's been a pleasure. You know the way out. Yes, coming. When do I get to run the Sylphie needs to practice. You'll be out there soon enough. I bet that scam is going to kill in Baldur's Gate.
这博德之门大杀四方，不要闹了。
Bigger plans for the city.
虽然我不知道你们到底对博德之门有什么奇怪的想法。 感觉那地方就不是这么好混的。
I had a feeling you'd be back.
还有什么？伊尔梅特之剑、暗黑剑都是剑，它的东西有比较好。 这是灵药吧？大帅。
Anything else? We're saving up for a better. Why? You planning? So what? We have a plan. We're the one. Well, it's going to own that town.
总觉得我要偷那个东西出来，应该也不会是现在吧？每个人都围着那个雕像呢。他每个人都围在那个雕像旁边，我现在去不是找死？跳不过去。跳不过去。这是什么？每次跟他们对话之赛制都很开心。疏落。
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come? We should be getting drunk at least.
I already told you I don't have it. How stupid are you?
然后再来要去救那个大德。
Thanks.
是不是要把那个谁拉出来？嗯，守墓人怎么在这
We meet again,
？Hello，
as predicted.
你为什么在这？坏，
I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast
你
need
的
of
服务
my。services.
哎，同伴怎么多了一个？
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish,
哦，复活的，
cleave soul to body.
可是要付钱，我才要付钱。你提到的代价是什么？
A matter
金钱而已，挂糊200
of。coin.
我现在没这么多钱怎么办？这也太离谱了！
Such is life.
这离谱了，活着靠谱的死去，
Outrage
靠背哦。
leading to a singular end.
我也觉得是要带养鸡去。
Then I shall
我就
wait
无
here
尽尽等待，直到你拿到为止。靠背，
until it is acquired.
能帮我改变职
As
业
thou
吗？
desire.
可以改职业。那可以让我重点吗？那可以让我重新点点数吗？游荡者，战士回气。哎、我觉得我真的缺一个前卫。我每次看到吟游诗人，就会一直想到那个电影版那一个，电影版那一个竖琴手，德鲁伊战士。德鲁伊可以干嘛？象棍，使其变成魔法武器哦，所以它是盾。啊，我知道了，它是那个吧？中甲擅长，盾牌擅长，好，可以。象棍术，荆棘这边，蓝火术。感知这个应该就感知点满，然后再来这种感知，这一定满的啊。加2感知，对啊，没问题。加1要加在哪里？加智力，救救我的脑残！救救我的脑残！驯兽。察觉求生之3纯减定，驯兽可以加到5。那我外观可以改吗？不是一个罗斯誓约卓尔，然后职业是德鲁伊，不觉得很矛盾吗？不觉得矛盾吗？大地解释，蜘蛛、狼、猫、熊， 月亮劫色，包子劫色，差在哪里？哦，环形包子。但我看我力量更甩不过了。弯，地面打洞，巨蜘蛛，狼，猫，猫，二生命值，所以猫的话应该是那个吧，用来解任务用的。熊，准备法术，疗伤，造水术，审美，雷灵的纠缠术，看起来都不错。动物交谈，说服一只野兽不攻击你。不要打我！等级3，荆棘丛生，灼热金属，暴风术，看一下，它可以穿到中甲，但它依然没有中甲擅长。锦星有重甲擅长吗？没有，他也是到中甲。
No time to rest.
而且我感觉德鲁伊是不是拿硬头？是不是拿钝器的？轻型弩，不能拿弓，弓都很烂。算了，有空再来洗脸。捡得走。熏香。
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
帮助就是帮助，不管来源是什么。
Oh, you were tempted, were you? Interesting. What grabbed you exactly? His parlor tricks, his manners, his lavish spread, even. You must have found something alluring to overlook the fact that he was a devil. I'll tell you in due course. I just wanted to see how close we are in thinking, first of all.
有完没完
？I've made you doubt yourself. Sorry, not what I intended. Let's take time to think about it. Some food and rest. Things will be clear then. Or is it? Suddenly I'm not so sure. Isn't it terrible when someone causes you to doubt yourself?
毕竟他是个
Good, you got there eventually. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food, us.
你他妈都认识些什么人？
Cunning people, private, and very
你
dangerous.
真的是牧师吗？
Perhaps you'll meet them one day. See? Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
身兼多职。我刚刚又洗掉了呢。点数设定刚刚洗成那个力量型的。啊，盗贼工具要拿出来，还我还我！头骨。我刚刚洗成力量型。有啊，但那个旁边有一个死人骨头，我可以随时找他洗脸。
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my queen Vlakith his head as a trophy.
那是什么意思？及时养殖骑士。你们还不是骑士，笑死！那你到底是什么？
Vlakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
可是你等级才1耶，大姐。
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlakith's sight pierces the many plains. Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
他怎么这么肯定？
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more, infinities upon infinities.
我想让你加入我，赶走一个最烂的。有人要先退。想一下谁退啊？我觉得现在的队伍蛮微妙的，要退还找不到人退。
I wasn't expect. If you're sure. Fine, I'll be here.
获得物品，神秘遗物。为什么我会得到神秘遗物？那个神秘遗物，他不是死都不肯给我。哇，这个神秘遗物，他不是死都不肯给我吗？强大灵光与当前所有者细节。
Speak. It is done.
为什么旁边有一只死脑魔？啊，自己做的。他到底是什么职业？我还蛮好奇的。战士哦，就只是战士了。蛮无脑的哎，战士什么都不用管，这告诉你什么就用什么。战斗大师，卓越骰子。4枚D8，等下卓越骰子是干嘛？或者3个被动，战斗大师奥法骑士，法术系的冠军，打爆他们。好，你就当这个好了。
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
在睡觉喽。为什么2个补给个包要跟那个分开？
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong, or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
吸血鬼，你想干嘛
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well,
把
blood.
你只是想要血。
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave.
不过我看就知道他是吸血鬼了，好吗？那么明显。
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so... weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
一看你就觉得他是吸血鬼。
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still.
他需要休息，他也要休息，休息个屁呀！我看。
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
哎，西文写我打我怎么相信你？
Not if we're going to save ourselves from these
吸血鬼。
I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal. Of course. I shall be gentle as a babe. Let's make ourselves comfortable.
可以干他了吗？
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
魅力加一，不行。
Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy. Don't be so dramatic. This is just a little transaction between friends. And look what you've gained. Together, we can take on the world.
站在轻举妄动。
It won't happen again. You have my word. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
明明就是个吸血鬼，打架却亮光亮光的。让阿斯戴文咬你一口，哎呦！明明就是个吸血鬼，打架却……哎，算我不知道该怎么讲他的打架。
Good morning. How do you feel? Be grateful I'm not a true vampire, then. A bite from them, and you might wake up as a vampire spawn, like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
有吸血鬼的吸可又没什么能力。
Perhaps I am. For 200 years, the sun would have turned me to cinders. Now I stand here
哎，
like
真
it's
淡
nothing.
定啊！就站在阳光底下。
Someone or something wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these.
大家又要拿着火把和干草叉，那干草叉超强的哦。
Torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
So we're traveling with a vampire, are we? Of course we are. Word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
看起来就不好喝的一群人。
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty.
没有，他就被吸的吧？他就是吸血鬼的，应该是吸血鬼的眷属。
Till he's no longer of use. Besides,
还蛮明显的。
flesh is not so easily tasted, unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
你讲真的，这一团还蛮秋生的吧？这样子都可以捡到一个吸血鬼。啊，我贫血了，干。4个，而且我觉得这一团应该蛮秋生的，我觉得。被发现了。
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
罗斯宣誓者。你跟一个罗斯宣誓者公三小。哦。
Lower.
跪一下，他不会在桌第二边。罗斯宣誓者。
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in
你
a
们把剑
hurry.
转一转，看我的同胞在赶时间。
The map. Show me.
罗斯宣誓者，直接用牙的。
You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him. I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon
这
enough.
家我已经完全不掩饰自己是吸血鬼了。这家完全不掩饰了。
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait. Tch. A shell so thin requires little to crack it. The teeth sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
你说的进化是什么？
The Kresh holds the Zafisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
提布里。
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
被什么人？突然想到这家伙是传重甲。
Assume nothing.
中甲。要不要跟我换啊？偷人家的装备，专业的偷人家的装备。
Still breathing, despite everything.
那现在是贫血，他就会一直发这个嘛，他会发这个光。我要偷他的装备。杀死卡哈，偷走神像，调查海滩，找到摩尔，这边乱死，
I had a feeling you'd be back. Well, it... I had a feeling you were saving up. Why? You planning on telling... So, we have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate. Anything else? Well, it...
不是啊，我跟他讲话有什么用？他不是叫我来跟他领赏。被发现我是服他了。那我去尿个尿，等我一下。 哦，OK。博德之门是往西哦。
You know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
我一直以为博德之门应该是往东的，结果是往西。
Tell me, Lazo, when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusta will affix the Zaithisk, the purifier, to our heads. Its magic will quell the parasite.
路标
West
往西博德之门。
East El Terrell.
那3个那天被我砍死。来去那个什么枭雄洞。那天本来要进来这里的，结果今天一直在摸其他的东西。枭头熊，失去内脏的哥布林。
Stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
这边的熊怎么爱吃内脏啊？有病吗？不吃肉吃内脏。枭头熊到底是什么？具体来说。
What's on your mind? We all have our burdens.
都有这样那样的。
One way or the other.
没有意见，他对于我们营地里面有一只吸血鬼毫无意见。宗教失败，盖尔的宗教简历成功，奥秘失败，全部失败。
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
豁免失败。赛伦涅的想，我可以敲坏他吗？赛伦涅封印哦，要赛伦涅信徒才行。要赛伦涅信徒才能摸。
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face
out of
the darkness.
驯兽，我相信我现在闪得过，哎，贫血，可以闪过。
The owlbear's one good eye flicks away for a moment. You follow its glance and see an owlbear cub. The owlbear stares, then sharply inhales your scent. It sits back, its eyes still fixed on you. A silent ultimatum. You can leave now, or step closer and die.
消失。 是的。所以那只小头熊到底多强？我有办法探到它吗？我有办法把它拿来刷吗？我小只好可爱。我小只真的很可爱。生气了，它生气了。我来看一下，到底多强？91，91。
Never a dull moment.
这有的搞了，这个。如果变熊嘞？我应该有变身什么的。浣熊。
Light on my feet.
动作如草。你射到哪里去？哦，我的妈！你要射去哪里呀，大姐？啊，混哦！三把，哇！本岁月景10滴好像还好，小爪子 miss。小只的呢？小只也有29，那小爪子不痛。确认好，豁免检定成功，好吧。吸血鬼之死。近战。等阿斯戴文这样子突然变强了哎、欸，他有用了他。打得还不错，眩晕不错不错，打得不错。 大家都被冰到了。
The cub looks from you to his dead mother.
Wake, hungry.
A single strike will end his suffering.
起来，饿了。
The cub would have died anyway.
Nature might have provided for it. Too late now.
I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge
用
you.
评判太过草率。
I thought you witless,
干呢？
gutless, unimpressively bland. Yes, all that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging
你这
into
是在夸我
another.
吗？
You've gained my respect, and more still, my
就因为我干掉那只小头熊。
When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
因为你真有这么尊重我，为什么还表现像不停抱怨的刺
You
头？
must know, Vlakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've
你干嘛一直跟我
inflicted.
抱怨？
Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I
宝
face
贝啊，都你在
and
讲。
every wound I bear. Enough talk. I will be plain. I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight.
干嘛？
Perhaps
想色色
later.？ But I want it all the same. Do you?
当然，我一直想要有一个热辣的鸡丝养鸡女友。
I won't be your girlfriend.
色
But I
色，
will be your lay. Yes or no?
要
Yes.
色色。
Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine. Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.
色色，虽然你没比，虽然你这个大鼻子。 不是我这么大一只，大家都是炮友。你们这只小头熊，到底有什么特别的东西吗？猪大牌，无头骷髅，橡树之父的怀抱啊！就光是这一件你就得死，真的。就光是这一件，你就得死。击中装备者的不死生物受到1到6点，野兽也1到6点。真的，光是这一个你就得死，我完全没有意见了。这一件可以。
Vlakith's will be done.
我本来还一直在想说，我为什么要干掉他？后来看到这一件，没事，你得死。我这人很简单。
Is that blood?
我这人很简单，有装备我就拿。既然他守着装备，那他就得死。啊！ 既然他守着一件绿装，那他就得死了，毫无疑问。
Blackets will be done.
教我到底有什么常见？这些每个都讲自己好像很厉害，结果等级开出来都是1级、2级、3级的。认真。
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
如果真的很厉害的话，至少也该有个3、4级吧。
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very right.
然后现在我们已经知道阿斯是吸血鬼了，所以他就多了一招吸血攻击。像我一看就知道那是吸血鬼，脖子上面有个超明显的齿痕，无法忽视的齿痕。而且他是吸血鬼眷属。旅行箱，旅行箱，旅行箱。
Crafted by Millar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
偷装备，偷装备，反正他们再也用不到了。
Tell me, Lae'zel, what is it like on the astral plane?
Dead
The whole realm
goblins.
intrigues me.
Dead travelers.
死去的哥布林，死去的冒险者，
They cannot mature in the astral.
也有不错不错。
I will only be welcome once I obtain a mind
他不是说有一个冒险者身上有地图吗？哥布林的绘画。没病吧？蛮常这样的啊，尤其是现在有很多人拍片都用他们。死去的提弗里。
Movement on the roofs. Sense a classic ambush in the making.
屋顶有动静。我怀疑他们正在进行一个经典的偷袭，可是只有这条路。
What is your interest in the astral plane?
Time.
好像只有这条路。
Rather, the absence of it. In the astral plane, everything is eternal.
绕一下
It will be my home soon enough. Should Vlaakith will it.
绕一下，已经有人看到那边有人要袭击了，那我绕一下。叮叮叮，在察觉检定中获得大失败。葛莫维克。那是怎样？老老。 汪汪，狗狗，驯兽，跪下来，你没有恶意。驯兽。我说我现在转德鲁伊以后，我已经不知道这个角色到底是什么了。
Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to
狗
the
狗好可
corpse.
爱哦。
With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head.
嗯，
The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not
这
move.
狗狗好可爱哦。
The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in
真的好可爱。
understanding. He knows how to find you.
嗯，它超懒的，说真的。6滴血，狗狗搞不好都比它强。狗狗还有11滴。说他们这样子怎么去博德之门呐、那边就哥布林，这边直接一个哥布林要塞是要去什么博德之门哦？醒醒啊！
Words, Gale. Perhaps oration suits you more than battle.
They're not mutually exclusive.
这边说从他的博德之门的目标在这里，然后直接说往东往西是博德之门，往东是上面挖哥小。啊，现在这边直接被哥布林占领，是要去什么博德之门？我直接在这边被哥布林给屠了吧？
Prowess in battle is remarkable, as is your battle stance itself.
Parathajak, a technique known to few outside Kalir. Shall I teach you?
I'll pass, thank you. I prefer abjuration over acrobatics.
晋升之路。怎么有个人好像没过来？过来呀、我要自己控他吗？
You have my attention.
No one back home will
自己
ever
把他
believe
控
this.
过来。晋升之路。
That's curious.
力量不足，换个人，
Battle.
你来。拿回来。
Can't give up now.
崎岖都淹死。
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
不就是那些狼吗？哇！豺狼人，怒火中烧。高兴暗杀仙宫。 每个都这么生气。诶，灵魂奉献。把人拉起来吧。而来者真的动很慢。变凶，然后攻击力就没差了。
Let's spill some blood.
还摇摇已经没有了，短修一次才能咬一次。哇，暴击，赞，就是要这个。哇！欸，你们真的很喜欢打阿斯代伦，你们真的超爱打阿斯代伦，不知道为什么。他们是有那种挑弱的打的习性吗？哇，好气
！Death won't take me yet.
Destroyer.
假如不打死，感觉会灭团。我前面打赢了，后面打不赢怎么办？OK， 清场。
Swift and lethal.
倒地了还高兴。
Here we go again.
Shall we dance? Let's go.
密室，这又是咋回？你有多屌？Steam 游戏我都原价买，太屌了吧！
I don't fancy their chances.
太强了吧！啊
Make way.
喂，你熊玩到死！我觉得这场打完我要回去休息。
What lies within?
熊玩到死欸，我的天哪
Let's have some carnage.
能不能把人拉起来？死亡啊！哭啊！死亡了！等一下，先把钱捡出来。然后去营地，去营地找死人骨头。就这个死人骨头是不是可以不用理？如果不救他的话，是不是永远都不会出来？
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need, be assured, it is not by chance. There are many answers to that question.
骷髅一般可能会讲话。No. Attack 离开。
Not this one, nor this one.
营地常驻谜语人最新力作。
I riddle thee not.
命非谜。
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the
付点
worthiest
钱
among them
就可以叫他们出来帮忙打。
to thy undertaking.
复活某个人，
Thou must return with the proper payment. This is the price of
此乃平衡的代价，200。算了，就先让他们死的吧。
well counted. I recommend keeping my distance for a moment. By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the
复活起来会怎样？看看。 Rise， 然后他会从哪里出来？直接从这边爆出来，还好吧？完全复活生物。
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
聊聊雇佣兵的问题。招募一个佣
Thou
兵。
canst not hire allies. I must speak with thy leader.
雇佣兵。
I've got a long road ahead.
Fate, dost thou require a new... Very well. Impossible. Thy
Impossible.
party is full.
Your party is full， 太现实了吧？有必要这么现实吗？Your party is full。
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night. Pity. You're tastier than you know. And you were my
全身无
first.
青呢。
In all these years, I've only ever fed on beasts. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste.
你还看这种别人播，怎么
Don't
伤心？
worry. There's enough of me to go around. I'm a man of tremendous appetites. I don't think they'd volunteer, of course. But it doesn't make me any less curious. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined.
为什么要在这边听你？
Well
他会很开心，然后你会贫血。
But the Gith? What in the hells would she taste like?
他吸血以后会变强。
Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced.
说服你去杀掉某个没太大用的人吗？
Relax. We're just talking. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be?
你真想问我会挑哪个同伴来吃？
No. Don't be disgusting. I just mean a sip of their blood. No
只
mastication.
想要抿一口。当然是。
Oh, I'm flattered. Who knew you had
Only
such taste?
you.
Unfortunately, all this talk is getting me hungry. I better find something I can actually sink my teeth into. There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
I've come to sate you and
是来
be
色色的，
sated. I lead, you follow.
是来色色的。我准备好了。
So you think. Let's see if you're
为什
right.
么要跟你色色啊？
Gith train relentlessly. We know our bodies inside and out.
为什么要跟一个蜥蜴色色？
Let me show you
可别好干呐、
and submit.
塞威赫啊，超干的。15，我看是要死。哎，塞赢了。这个大概是连图奇管理员都没办法色色的程度了。
I am ready.
很像跟阿嬷色色一样，图奇管理员都不行。阿嬷表示，不，图奇管理员表示，就算是我也没有跟阿嬷色色的习惯。
Your hands, even your
就
tongue.
靠北，你们到底昨天打得多激烈？
Rise. Dawn is upon us.
Every breath, every blink proves exhausting. A
看你
long
是不
day
行。
awaits you.
这是什么？4次完整的长休，我还以为是色色奖杯。喂，难道你真的想认真的看那个阿嬷的？啊不，哎、你真是阿嬷身材，连图奇管理员都没有办法接受跟阿嬷色色。那这样子的话，你要那个呢？你要去玩巫师山，可巫师山也还好。说真的，巫师山也还好。
Watch your back.
庸杖，总杖是什么意思？
Make it hurt.
哦，干！原来是这样，难怪我想说奇怪，他们怪怪的。新生豺狼人，我觉得他们怪怪的。 为什么狗会变豺狼人？这游戏的世界观到底是怎样？为什么狗会直接变成豺狼人？没有，我不懂啊，为什么狗会变成豺狼人？ 这是两回事吧？无法对目标获得劣势是什么意思？对一个你具有优势的敌人，我有暗杀先攻。 啊，是不是因为受到威胁的关系？
Still on my feet.
因为我还是很想知道为什么豺狼人会直接变成狗。所以他是啊。 回下去。啊啊啊啊！扭扭扭扭扭扭扭扭扭扭。
Taste my fury.
因为，
Still breathing, despite everything.
豺狼人。
What fools these mortals be!
是狼人反过来的演化。他们怎么没跌倒？跌倒，就现在，砍他！
What now?
喂。
One can't always be a gentleman.
不行不行，这个再丢冰刃术可能会出事。 那不就是跟那个山口山的狼人很像吗？不过山口山的狼人是特别变的，就是了。我忘记山口山的狼人是怎么来的，可是他是整个吉尔吉斯王国都变成狼人。
What's on your mind?
我要去查一下才知道他们为什么会变狼人。而且难怪我就想问，奇怪这些狼人为什么拿到的都是中国耳朵？新的啊。我本来就想说奇怪，为什么这些狼人会是这样？是费伦善良的，还真多东西。食物都捡，食物都捡，一包发霉的食物。
I hear you did the deed.
不仅风流，而且快活。
You filthy
原你
devil.
这么无精了！
I thought the two of you were just
濒
flop
死
about
的鱼
like
要翻来
flying
覆去，
fish
然后
and
就
call
叫
it a
停手。
night, But no.
濒死的
Shows
鱼。
me. But you're not here to gossip. What can I do for you? It's simple.
再给愿
Just
意
find a
新一些。
vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire. Yes and no. The problem is, once you're a vampire spawn, they completely control you. They have to allow you to bite them. And why would they do that? Vampires are power-hungry creatures. They won't lose a servant to create a competitor. Trust me, it doesn't happen. Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again. I've already apologized.
有我这件
What
事，
more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
我需要知道以后怎么喂
No
饱。
innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the
干了一
harm?
些强盗，
They're just as dead.
转。听着，我并不反对被你吸血，但我们得停止什么好？
Of course, that sounds eminently reasonable. I shall wait patiently until you suggest we dine together. But until then, no more late night surprises. You have my word on that.
等一下，我还要干他嘛
My？ sweet, I'll come to you tonight. When you're snugly wrapped in your
我们
bedroll
可以刚他吧？
and we can have a little privacy. And this time, I'll make sure I'm quiet. We don't want to disturb your rest. Later on, when we are at rest, I will eat you right up. Just enough to give me strength, and just enough to leave you wishing for more.
那是，可是这边我看一下、前面那是什么？死去的豺狼人，死去的豺狼人巴克尔。
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
巴克尔，哦，那里寒冰剑，它等级4
Curious. I took of you completely. Perhaps I might find. Perhaps if I'm in need of relief. Until then, I'll enjoy.
哦，真的，我跟你讲，那个阿嬷身材连突击管理员都没反应啊。那个阿嬷身材，突击管理员都没反应了，真的。感觉那栋房子有蹊跷。我知道枭雄好像很强，没，枭雄是真的很强，我刚杀了一只。可是他通常只有一只的，然后我还顺便把他的小孩也送下去了。等一下，我先存个档。这时候就是要存档的时候了。
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Only thing you can drag is bad gas. 航起，你能用吗？部分间这被折断，只剩下一个残暴的刀口。腊肠。需要一个人跳下去试试看，过高倒伏。对话。好，你们可以对话。我本来打算直接攻击了。
It was a toll house. By the time we arrived, it was more like a slaughterhouse. There's more monsters than coin moving down this road. Corpse, half rotted to mush. Must have been down there a 10-day or more. There's a locked door down the hatch. Doesn't look like anyone's managed to get in. If there's any gold left, that's where it'll be.
Who's there?
守护灵光。
Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to.
A devil, the most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us
刚从9层恶魔逃出来的妖魔
straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her.
你还要继续猎他吗？豁免检定失败，宗教。他已经削弱你的力量，现在我会了结你。
She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid.
谁能拿？
May the just God guide you.
看一下这下面到底多惨，死亡的腐臭味，死去的守备员。自大的吹牛者之帽，钱钱。
Careful.
轮到你了。无法撬锁。无法撬锁。哦。喂，哎，我的盗贼工具呢？嗯？我的盗贼工具在谁身上？哎。 不对啊！如果我有带盗贼工具，应该是全队共用啊，理论上。如果我有带的话，在谁身上？不会是在牧师身上吧？诶，没有吗？钥匙串倒是有好几个。还有没有那个啊，自动整理之类的东西啊？
All right. What now?
终极刚毅。终极刚毅22以上，太难了。破旧的木门，这边超卡进不去。后门呢？后门可以。
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now. 2. Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice. The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
让我看看你的装备。丢一些垃圾给你。日大的吹牛者之矛，骨头也卖你。垃圾都丢给你。他有开锁工具吗？看一下，有，来有。我要这个。360，好，我来塞垃圾。开始塞垃圾的时间到了。狂蛙人的小号。灵魂钱币。真正的失去它最后的价值。简单来说，就是个垃圾。青铜锭。阿斯戴伦有盗贼工具啊，结果他没有办法开锁。就刚没有办法开锁，为什么？吃一堆垃圾啦，把垃圾都丢给你。产的这么多个要干嘛？你的报价被拒绝，靠北啊！你的报价被拒绝。太阳光，庆典南瓜，还要再凑60块去玩，付钱。付80块就好了。
In Tia's name。
这个是实体。土豆，全身上下就一个土豆。
Just another crate. 无法撬锁啊！是这个门本身没办法撬，是不是？
是这个门本身没有办法敲锁，而不是我的能力不，我的道具缺了什么。这恶魔一路 A 过去呢。
One horn. This is the devil you've been tasked to kill.
干嘛一脸震惊
？Stand back, or I'll melt your eyes out of your skull. You with the so-called paladins of Tyr, or straight from the Grand High Devil herself?
看来你的敌人很多啊。
But maybe you don't need to be one of them. You're no bounty hunter. I saw you before, on the Mind Flayer's ship.
A great heat roars through you.
哦，没啊，你也是。
Fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that? Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the
什么叫放眼望
voices.
去全大山？
From that peak I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are... Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years.
我就记得这家伙好像也是封面人物。
But now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down? Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
A
warrior who winks at her foes while she slays them. You'd be a fool to refuse her.
一个在杀死敌人的时候还会假装没看见的战士，就拒绝他，那一定是个傻瓜。
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
终于看起来好像有一个正常人。我是不是终于看到有一个正常人了？
Soldier, trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs.
冰魔讨厌地狱文，不过他们本来就很容易对付。
Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed
笑
out.
死，直接准冰魔烂。
Sharp weapons and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
对坠落啊
It wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devils slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were
所以你要去村子吗？
The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad. Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
我在家里对世界上一切毫不在意。
Lucky you. Sometimes I think I'd be better off indulging in a bit of light oblivion. Well, we may as well make some good memories mixed in with the body horror, huh?
看来有一个要先离队。
Karlach's got the brawn of a warrior and the wiles of a
一个幸存者
survivor.
的夸张。
Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly.
天哪，你这个贱嘴竟然致敬他！
Due respect. Chook, you believe you can survive without me?
我没有位置啦。
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
我已经没有位置啦，狗狗，狗狗。
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
摸摸。狗狗可爱。不是，它的主人为什么带着这只狗狗出去玩？而且血还比那只狗还少。
Why are we slowing down? Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils.
快点，我们要出发了，闪啦！加入。
Yeah?
来看一下。
Wanna dance?
他的职业是什么？野蛮人，没有任何好讲的。OK， 荒蛮之心，狂战士，狂野魔法，都当野蛮人了，为什么还要狂野魔法啦？都当野蛮人了，还要魔法干嘛？
That put the wind back in my sails.
我们要上去干掉那一群。 与圣骑士对峙。
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
我可以偷他的长剑了吧？我会把他干掉，录特他的剑吧。
It's incredible. Back, beast, back. Back, beast, back.
You brought her here. We won't survive another assault. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
洞悉，逮个洞悉，感知加3呢。
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
所以这边的人都是哦。本来还以为只有一个。
I won't give in.
嗯。再一个挑衅咆哮，免得出事。我靠，痛！哇，到底多痛，这家伙！到底多强啊，这家伙！
The hammer's gonna fall.
需要14才能骰中，投掷结果是8。被判定死亡了吗？还没，快！
Can't even catch my breath.
，A rough tempest I will raise.
这家伙超强，感觉不做掉他我会灭团。
What's it gonna take?
那个猎人印记感觉好3口3哦。那猎人印记感觉就很像3口3的东西。
Time to move.
Blood comes easy
他位
these
置很
days.
烂。熊跳上去，熊还可以这样跳上去。
I don't suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep.
From this distance between El Terrell and Baldur's Gate, I'd say... Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
哎，怎么站那么高？
Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
哇，狂暴状态！耶！哇，超骚的！我们先把人拉起来再出去，够羞的啦！哦。还有10洞哎，我可以了。我要直接录的啦。
Not now. Maybe later. Not now.
死人了啦！附身术卷轴，没有。我记得好像有一个，可能掉在好像在那个什么身上。正义神剑，怎么都没有附身术卷轴？哦，回声术卷轴看到了。回声术卷轴。在哪里？哦，这个。
Hells, I need to hold on.
Felt good letting off a little steam.
哎，你又穿模了。
Those ignots. Granted, the fire lasted a little longer than it should. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic
你的肌
anytime
肉
soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
那个引擎到底是什么？你这怎么在心脏弄个
High
地
pain
狱引擎？
and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot.
对，这穿模，而且我也不知道为什么会穿到那个门上。
Paladins. They let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
有一群提夫林，
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good. 有野蛮人每一次打完都要这样子烧一下吗？金币，金币。你们不需要钱的吧？
Maybe I need more pockets.
你都已经死了，不需要钱了，我捡走，虽然也才3块钱，感觉不止啊。然后我要去那边救大德，可是到现在我还想不到方法过去。我那个大德已经救了一整天了，到现在一点进展都没有，还先去把卡拉克弄出来了。
Nice little nap.
哦，不过我真的要讲，跟那个修干一点感觉都没有，这像那个脱下来跟阿嬷一样。你说我只是在看一下修干引擎而已的。现在是德鲁伊，
I was just thinking the same thing, but less poetic.
然后是一个很其实我觉得现在的
Stirring from our tadpoles.
A girl could get used to this.
其实你要我讲到，我觉得他现在的角色卡超奇怪的。他现在是罗斯誓约卓尔，骗子德鲁伊。他现在角色卡超级奇怪的，一副就是你没有办法猜到说，这个人过去到底，这个人到底有什么过去这种程度。无法想象这个人的过去到底是怎样。为什么是长这样子的角色卡？坐狼， 他们是蛮烂的。因为他现在是跟我讲说，反正我已经有一个花钱转职业的人在家里了，所以没差。我操，好烂哦！哦。让我看一下这什么什么地形啊！我知道了，这没办法打。
Without so much as a stirring from our tadpoles.
A girl could get used to this.
刚刚是在那个凹槽大失败，不行不行不行。月亮避暑。然后哥布林都在右边。哎，有个人开始喘了。
Upper City, huh? Switch. I'm there myself.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
德鲁伊。
Thank you for the offer, but the treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item.
拿到一个强大的魔法物品哦，好哦。你说的这个问题需要吞噬纯粹魔力来解决。
Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time.
这些人怎么都这么难
It's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
经过内疚，我会失去一个宝贵的遗物。
Then I suggest you look closer. Having a wizard like me around is quite the boon when facing the perils that stalk these lands. Far harder for me to assist you if I can barely stand upright. Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me
所以你到底要什么？你要哪个？
I will consume the magic inside. What was a powerful artifact will be rendered no more than a trinket, but it will save my life, even if only temporarily.
等一下，他要的该不会是隐形的那一个？哦，没有，他只是要绿装而已。只要是绿装就好。哦。
Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact.
暂时晕，
Please.
我暂时晕不出东西给你。失败。
I see.
奥数饥渴啊！那家伙也是很难养呢。还说这些人怎么这么难养？
What's cooking?
哇，这些人真的超难养的，不知道该怎么讲。每个都有一个怪咖东西，每个都有一个怪咖倾向。 而且还不能单纯的绿色就好呢，我不能塞这个给他呢。五光束，五光束可以给他。七彩喷射。 七彩喷射跟五光束都可以给他。
Looks like this town was ransacked by soldiers, if my eyes don't deceive me.
You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you.
这到底？
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Compose 1,000 stanzas ode titled A Gale of Thanks and Adulation? Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
这个麻烦也太花钱了吧！
I myself am a much more powerful artifact in your arsenal. Rest assured of that.
目前还没有。
hello.
哇，他杂物还真多。而且那绿皮我不是已经讲过了吗？那看起来就很像阿嬷
A Selunite necklace, if I'm any judge. And I am.
信徒的项链哦，塞伦涅信徒的项链，所以我只要装备它就好了。塞伦涅信徒的相片、项链。
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
避开你们的警卫。是。
Oh, go on. Ain't bothered mucking my blade with ya. But mind your manners.
骗子只是路过。
You see anything shiny? It's ours.
可以问到什么东西吗？不行，各位，你追踪者就真的只是追踪者。我还偷偷捅掉他一只熊哥布林。杂物还真多。骷髅。死去的体味，他们在吃它的时候，鸡肉味，什么吃起来都是鸡肉味。
Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our faces.
这根本就是半兽人吧？这个配音也是半兽人。
What surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show is the brand of the absolute.
口才好的像个不像个哥布林。
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food? Not food. Friend.
这个蛇魔口才真好。
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand, and you a delicacy. Were I so lucky? I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate
还要
my
钱呐、
hunger for gold.
你是哥布林，要不然你这食人魔。
Sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
你看，
We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful. I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
条件来打动我吧。1000，等沙漠结束哦。如果能让你加入战斗，我捐出价500硬币。说服。我靠！喂，真假？还真让我甩出来。
A brilliant notion and a
还真让我甩出来。
aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble.
太神啦！
Take my bone horn. One blow and the ground will quake with my family name. Use it when the need arises.
有需要再用，不需要千万别乱吹。
Ogre kill everyone around, then ogre eats them. Well spoken, indeed. Ogre kill everyone around. We will keep
这
close.
可以一直 SL 没有错，可是
Sound the horn.
一直 SL 谁要看？
Something over there.
哪里？这根？我跟我也是靠嘴进来的好吗？不然那胳膊已经早就冲起来了。我也是靠嘴进来的哦。啊！我就要跟那群哥布林互干了，然后我还顺手摸掉一只熊哥布林，那真的很顺手。我走过去，刚刚他在睡觉，我就偷袭他，然后他死掉。这游戏真好玩。卡拉克察觉成功。 不知道他察觉到什么，我是没看到。然后我刚刚就有一只枭雄，还顾小孩就被我干掉了。不然他超强的。 顺便送他小孩也一起上路。真的是小枭雄只会靠腰而已啊！贝壳4罐，你问贝壳4罐是真的fake还是假的fake？公三小。为什么要自己跳起来？啊！我也看不懂啊。我要进来，我看一下，如果我戴那个女神的项链的话，她会不会让我摸？赛伦涅禁毒项链，看她让不让我开那个宝箱。而这边有个宝箱，那个时候说要赛伦涅的信徒才能摸，我现在就进来赛，我现在就进来。
Magically sealed. Can't go ape smash on this thing.
豁免来自镀金箱子的爆炸，不行啊！不是啊，可以。那我要怎么办？开启。哇！不是啊，我现在到底要怎么办？这个是啊。啊！我应该换个人，换个人来试，还是他发现我不是信徒了？要换个可以开锁的人来试。不是啊，你这要怎么开？侦测思想卷轴。他不给我开呀、啊！
Your desire.
嗯，这个到底要怎么开？毫无想法。动物交谈药水，先把这个拿起来。看起来不太行，狗狗，什么都有，狗狗，
Never a dull moment.
啊，这边有个家伙，
Fate spins
你可以跟他洗点数，
as it should. Dost thou require a new ally?
跟父
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
我觉得我要跟那个家伙说，我们不应该再修改了，因为我跟个阿嬷。
Gale is positively voracious. Well, let him suck up all the magic he needs, as long as he doesn't snack on a Githyanki's silver sword.
你只要不要吸到你就好。
One couldn't, and one shouldn't. Do as you like. The loss is not so much mine as
就是我
yours.
跟你那个阿嬷身材实在是，
You made it abundantly clear.
干过一次就好了，阿嬷一次就好了。哦呦，哦呦，这家伙自己来了。我还讲这家伙什么时候才要讲？
The blade of frontiers.
鞭刃。
Thought I'd shaken you for good after the mind flare ship. You just can't get enough of me, can you?
Karlak, Advocatus Diaboli, the stink of Avernus. The devil's head, and yours. If you so much as...
你也是个追毛鬼。
Roars through you, the fire of the first hell. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high. He chases the fiend, ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living, evil incarnate.
Your allies are fraud, a soldier in the archdevil Zariel's army. Either I cut her down, or she burns the Sword Coast to ash.
I've tried to tell you, I am not what you think I am. I'm...
Another vision. Karlak's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. The man shudders with Karlak's desperation. She is a victim of the blood war, not an agent of
他这个不是抵抗控制，他这个是特别的，他这个好像是特殊的夺心魔。
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
跟狗狗在后面晃。现实一点吧，你也被感染。
The man catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted.
Would you listen to sense?
大家都赞同。
This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you
他
see
这个
I'm
夺
not
心
what
魔
you
好
think?
像不是一般的那一种。
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today. Truce?
I'll do you one better. Allies. We're looking to get rid of these parasites for good. And ruin some bastards' days while we're at it. Sounds like your kind of venture.
I've not grown any tentacles yet, thank Baldrin. But luck won't be on our side forever. Yes, you have my blade. Your leader willing, of course.
Well, soldier, what's the word?
两个都得走。
Everyone on this team is nothing but trouble.
他们那个，他好像有说那个童子之境还是要当什么至高神的信徒的样子。
I've pledged my life to protecting the meek from monsters.
所以他不是一般的那个夺心。
I was the rampaging beast. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it, even when the hells burn hottest.
The famous blade of frontiers in the flesh.
我只能给你讲，反正这一群人都很求生，都求生俗语的样子。
Hero,
求生恩
blade, name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Glad
这样子好像是全部的
Will's
同伴。
Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach. Same. Now, instead of a liability, I've got a friend. Or I will have soon, anyway.
就他们有一个什么邪教，就只要被感染的人，他们就当做是至高神性，就被感染然后受过教育。可是这一群人是逃犯，所以没有受过教育。
I'm sorry to say, and I've played my part all too poorly.
所以他们看到他们会想把他们干掉，只是他们被我们干掉。
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. And you'll have them, but I can't promise you'll like them.
为什么他过得这么爽，还可以有酒喝？这里是啥？魔法镜子。魔镜啊，魔镜。请问白雪公主到底应该是黑的还是白的？我觉得是白的。 这脸好棒，其实都差不多。我觉得是因为那个种族的关系，那个厚道没救了，这样这个好像好一点。我是觉得那个厚道没救了。你肯定是种族的问题啊！全种族的那个厚道，巫姐，真的那个厚道没救了啊！而且那个厚道有办法 改掉嘛，也没办法。我本来用的那一个已经算很好了。只能这样了。好，可以就这样。这存的还存真久。这档存到好像宕机。哦，终于好了。好了，那今天先到这啦，明天再继续。好 ，OK， 那今天先到这，大家晚安。